Hello and welcome back. This is part 4 of a 4-part video series of my first investment rental property. So if you saw the other videos or if you missed them, go check them out. I went through the walkthrough of the condition that it was in and the things that needed to be worked on. I went through both exterior and interior photos and video of what we did, and referenced a few of the price points of the work that was done either by us or by contractors that we hired out. And in this video we're going to go ahead and put all the numbers down on the whiteboard and see how this all worked out. This property was purchased for $455,000 in July of 2021. We put down 20% and had some lender fees, so that came to $93,000 cash that we outlaid. We spent $26,000 on the rehab. That came to a cash investment total of $119,000. That rehab, if you're interested, we could break it up into some different categories there. Paint was our biggest expense. We did some work in the kitchen with countertops and so on. You see the other numbers there for some other improvements like flooring. Spent a little money on lawn care, and land improvement was the sprinkler system. So you see how that's all broke out to that $26,000. Looking at cash flow, we are renting it for $27.50 a month. We spend about $100 a month on lawn care. Our mortgage payment, principal and interest, is $1,584. Property tax comes out to about $233 a month. Home insurance and maintenance, you see the numbers there. So property tax and home insurance, by the way, it's not built into our mortgage payment. We just pay them once a year. Our cash flow on a monthly basis is about $470. Our cash-on-cash return, then, the way you figure that out is you take the annual cash flow, so 470 times 12, that's $5,640 cash flow in a year, and you divide that by the cash outlay invested, which is $119,000, and that gives you a percentage. So here that's 4.7%. It's a little bit low. You'd like to see something higher. If you can get to double digits on that, that'd be great. I'm going to run through here how it impacted our tax return in the first calendar year that we owned it. So it's from July through December only. On the Schedule E, and I'm going to simplify it here, you have the rental income of $11,000. I'll just say rehab here, although on the Schedule E it breaks it out more detailed. $22,000 for that. Depreciation $7,000, maintenance $3,000, and you see the auto and travel and mortgage interest expense there. That all equals $28,000. when you add it up. And if you figure a tax bracket that's pretty common, we're saving $7,000 a year on taxes so long as we can count this against other passive income. Another common calculation you see is cap rate. The way you figure this one out is you take the annual rent received, so that's our $27.50 a month times 12 months, and your annual operating expense, which is just the lawn care and the maintenance, times 12 months. And you get your NOI, or your net operating income, which for us is $28,296. You divide that by the purchase price of the home, and for us that's 6.2%. That's not too bad, really. Between 5 and 10% is considered okay, but of course higher is always better on that cap rate. Meanwhile, you've got gross rent multiplier. You take the purchase price of the home divided by your annual rent received, so the $27.50 a month times 12 months is $33,000, and what that gives you is the amount of time that it would take just using the gross rent received. How many years of that would it take to cover the purchase price of the home? So if you can, people say often that you'd like to see that in single digits would be great. So this is a little bit high on this property. And another reason we invest in real estate is for building equity over time. So let's take a look at how that's worked out for us. From a $455,000 purchase price in 2021, after the rehab was probably worth $500,000. A year later, it was crazy post-COVID market times, and prices were still going up. So it increased quite a bit in the first year, but then settled back down a little bit in the following 9 months. So at the time of this video, it's worth about $550,000. Our loan balance is around $350,000, so that's $200,000 in equity. If you look at that in terms of the cash invested, you see that we've experienced about a 68% gain on the cash invested. Now, understand that is purely on paper. So that equity has two main benefits, at least in my mind. First is peace of mind. I sleep better at night knowing that this property could potentially go down by another $81,000, and I still will not have lost money on the investment overall. The other great thing is the potential for a cash out refinance. That was what I thought I would do when I first purchased the property. I was going to do the BRRRR method: buy, rehab, rent, refinance, repeat. By the time we had some equity built in the home, interest rates had gone up quite a bit. We have a 3.25% interest rate on this home, which is fantastic. If I refinance today, I'd be around 6.5%. So that's it. That was a very quick overview of the investment here that we've made, with a lot of ratios and numbers to think about. All in all, it's been a positive experience. Being it's my first time, I really just wanted to get into it and see if I could make this happen. I didn't know exactly how the numbers would turn out. All in all, I'm pretty satisfied. Some of the numbers and ratios are a little low, but if I did it again a second time, maybe I could manage things a bit better to score a little bit higher. And for me, the tax benefit of offsetting the passive loss against other passive income has really been a benefit. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe if you will, please. And check out my channel for other videos that could help you out in some repairs and assemblies around the house, whether for your primary residence or an investment property. I hope you find something helpful. Thanks so much. Have a great day.